Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian. And a look at the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the month he's been having has been phenomenal. Upping his game and putting up a good number of points, he really looks energized and engaged on offense.
Now Denver's starting five. And for the Bucks, well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
For three, rebound by the Nuggets. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Inside, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Number 31.
Pass to Anthony. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. Here's Clutch. Here's the three. They get it again. Now here's Allen. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt and setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The Nuggets have gone 1 for 3 so far.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Here's Clutch. Antetokounmpo covering, and he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Pass to Clutch. Here's Maravich to the left side wing. Here's Harper. The rebound by Robertson.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Now Barnes. Three-pointer. Cranes the triple.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Pass to Harper. Anthony against Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops it first.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Robertson. There's the block. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Robertson. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Golden State. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Robertson. Anthony grabs the board. Denver in the lead. Pass to Mutombo. Anthony with it. Here's Clutch. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Here's Mutombo. Just 5 to shoot. And he dunks it down.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Allen. He's closely guarded. Pass to Robertson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he makes both free throws. The Nuggets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Red. Clutch controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number 1, Denver.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Pass to Portis. Here's Robertson. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Red. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday is checked in. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at the Bucks holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference.
I think for the Bucks, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Mutombo. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Here's Barnes. Outside Holiday. Over to the left wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Clutch. And he makes it on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The fadeaway. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
And please give up a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding. And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a Finals MVP, plus a Defensive Player of the Year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Pass to Clutch. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The 3 is up. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. All right, let's take this chance to see the players who have been the top rebounders since the All-Star break. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar to the inside. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And Clutch gets it to go. He's got 13.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Pass to Clutch. And here's Anthony. Allen defending. Another shot. Anthony misses. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Abdul-Jabbar. It's deflected. Pass to Maravich. Here's Clutch. Out to the wing. And he jams it home with authority.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now Antetokounmpo. To the wing on the left. The rebound by Clutch. For Denver, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Anthony. Can't hit that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Here's Abdul Rauf, and it's rejected. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Anthony against Antetokounmpo, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Gets it down to single digits. Allen's got his first points in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The 3 connects from downtown.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The Nuggets making a switch here. And stolen by Anthony. It's a one-on-one situation. From behind the arc. Here's Clutch. The shot off that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. There's 45 seconds left in the second. To the middle. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. Pass to Abdul Rauf.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Here's Camby. He's guarded by Barnes. To the right side. Anthony outside. Drills it. He's now 1 for 8 in this one.
This has been an awful quarter for him. Just 1 for 8.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense is right there. Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I mean, really, this is the evolution. The point forward concept in full display here tonight as Giannis is becoming one of the more dominant versions of it.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets.
Hello.
Well, they've got their rebounding to thanks for this lead. All first half, they were fighting for the boards. Those extra possessions make a big difference.
Man, if they could keep that going on the second half, man, they'll be in good place.
And let's get back to our featured game. A fantastic battle. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, the Nuggets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Anthony against Barnes. Pass to Maravich. Here's Clutch. Fires the three. Maravich, no good. And the Bucks shooting just 35% from the floor. And for the Nuggets, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
The league's attitude towards the mid-range shot has changed quite a bit, and Harrison Barnes, they reflect that more than anyone.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
He was all alone on that one. Barnes has got 6.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now, with Barnes, it wasn't too long ago that he really relied on the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, B.A., you go back just a few seasons to 2017, and he was in the league's top 10 in mid-range attempts. And now you just don't ever see him operate there. It's either threes or getting all the way to the rim. So the shot diet for HB has changed.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Mutombo. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And Giannis with the dunk.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Robertson. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. Here's Mutombo. He's guarded by Barnes. Anthony misses.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Allen on the wing. 4-3. The Bucks rebound. Ball stolen. Here's Harper. Pass to Anthony. Here's Clutch. Antetokounmpo covering. Clutch. And they recover it. Back to Anthony. Hits the trifecta. Anthony's got 7.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Barnes.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:58 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Allen. Antetokounmpo, right side. He got a piece of it.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Got it.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
So both teams making some changes here. The free throw drops for Anthony. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
Anthony with it. Portis picks him up. Anthony misses.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Down low. Out to Anthony. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Pat Connaughton.
Yeah, you can't fall for that kind of shot fake if you're the defender. Melo's selling it well and then finds his way to the free throw line.
Here's Abdul Rauf. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Connaughton. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Harper. Tipped. Outside Holiday. Here's Abdul Rauf. That three's off the mark. The Nuggets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Anthony. Banked it in off the glass. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know how many times Carmelo Anthony has been bumped like that and still scored? Thousands.
With the hook shot, it's tipped. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Antetokounmpo against Porter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And for the Nuggets, here's Robertson. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Denver Nuggets.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Allen, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so he makes both from the line. Denver in the lead. Pass to Camby. Now Anthony. Porter with it. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. The Nuggets making a switch here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
It'd be interesting to go back through this film in particular and see if there was an emphasis to get that ball down low, get it in the paint. Tonight, they've done that. It's paid off.
few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played.
Well, sometimes as an analyst, we love to talk about strategies to slow down a guy who's got it going. With Giannis, I don't really have it.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Robertson. And Giannis with the jam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
First personal foul.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Allen. Here's Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Allen can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Robertson. Antetokounmpo outside. That one's good. This game is all even. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. The Nuggets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Anthony outside. Pass to Red. Here's Clutch. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Shoots from 12. And too long on the shot. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Maravich. And another 3 for Denver.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Robertson driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Anthony. Got a hand on it. They get it back. To the left wing. Beyond the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-7 run. Knocks it loose. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Barnes. Anthony with a bucket.
Melo with another moment.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
58 seconds left in the game. Allen can't get it to go.
But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage lead.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
That was your forward crew dancing. Get down once again,
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Allen. Tipped. Here's Clutch. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Clutch.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And that's an intentional foul. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Robertson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Third personal foul. 14 foul.
For three, Allen, and he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Lazy defense there, guys. You have to guard the outside on inbounds plays, too. Every man has to be accounted for in those situations.
Milwaukee calls timeout. They're down by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
That's the definition of clutch. Hitting the big-time shot on a bigger opponent.
Sometimes it just comes down to sheer will. Taking challenges head on because you need those points.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Pass to Robertson. From deep 3-point range, Allen can't get it to go. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Allen can't get it to go. So the Nuggets win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. Now New Balance presents the Player of the Game.